Hello, I'm Tim Cotter, and I'm the director of the 7th Annual Ricky Carmichael Amateur Supercross and the Fly ATV Supercross. We're really excited to host you folks next week. As we get closer to Daytona, now's the time for you to take this informational video and figure out how to get in and out of the stadium. And once you get to the stadium, where do I park? How do I get to the Supercross race? When does my moto start? And so forth and so on. So we'll get started right away. The 7th running of the Ricky Carmichael Amateur Supercross at Daytona and the Fly Racing ATVSX. We have things that are a little bit different this year. In past years, when you came down I-95, whether you were coming south or north, you got off on International Speedway Boulevard and then you turned right onto Williams and you went into Gate 40. That's not how it's going to happen now. You bypass Gate 40. This road will wind around to Midway, and once you hit Midway, you will go down Midway, you'll go east on Midway, and you'll go over to Gate 50. Now, Gate 50 will bring you into the back of the speedway. There is a large parking area back there, and you can stage there. If you get in there after hours, you can stay there if you wish. Just be careful not to block anyone in or get yourself blocked in. It is a large paved parking lot. Now, registration and the backstretch ticket office will open at 9 a.m. Friday morning. So once you get there parked, everyone in your vehicle has to go to the backstretch ticket booth. It's the same ticket booth we've used for several years if you've come to the event in the past. You'll go to that ticket booth where you will get your passes. And once you get all your credentials there and everyone in your vehicle has to be there to sign the release, then you will be asked to move on into the speedway. So again, if we are to review, when you come off I-95 onto International Speedway Boulevard, you will turn right on Williams, you will bypass Gate 40, you will follow that all the way around to Midway, you will go east on Midway, that is towards the airport. You're coming in behind the speedway now, and then you will go through Gate 50. And this large parking area right here is indeed the parking lot that you're going to be in. So park in such a manner that you don't block anyone in, and then once our ticket booth opens up, the entire party goes to the ticket booth. Now, once you've gotten all your credentials, you will be asked to move over into the speedway, where you will cross the speedway itself, come into the back side of the facility, and into your parking area. The maps are a lot the same as they were a year ago. Again, if it's your first time, a lot of it is consistent. If it's not your first time, a lot of it is consistent. However, if it is your first time, so pay particular attention. Once you get to the backstretch ticket office, that's right down in this area here, you will be instructed by Daytona International Speedway personnel, and you will follow across the racetrack. Get your cameras ready. That's the backstretch of the Daytona 500 right there. So don't turn right. You have to go straight across, and then you will go right up into the camping area. Now, this first area we come to, it's in orange. That is the ATV non-hookup area and ATV staging area. So the ATV riders, you are going to occupy the same parking area and pit area that the Pro Supercross, the Saturday Night Pro Supercross people use. So it's not available to you until Sunday. So we will stage you in this lot. If you are a non-hookup user, you will be staged in this lot. If you're a hookup user, then you will move on into the hookup lots. Now, the camping hookup lots are here along Lake Lloyd. There are 3 different campsite areas over there along Lake Lloyd. And if you're an ATV rider and you have a hookup, then you'll be instructed to park over in that area. And that will be your permanent home for the event. Now, if you're a motorcycle hookup rider, you go to the same area. If you're a motorcycle non-hookup rider, you will go into any of the green lots. Now, these lots down here will fill up first. Again, if you've been here in the past, you will note that we have some changes. All of our OEMs now are going to line up along this parking lot right here. Last year, they were just across the wall out onto the speedway. This time we're putting them in your paddock area, and that way you have access to those OEM mechanics on Friday and Saturday. So they will be open for you to go and visit them. And that's a really bonus for you because last year you couldn't go see them until Sunday morning, and by that time the race has already started. So we've moved those inside, but we have compromised several parking areas for our bike non-hookup users. For your bike riders that have ordered and purchased a garage, you're going to be in these yellow buildings here, and I'll tell you more about that a bit later. On Sunday afternoon, we will prompt the ATV users to move over into their area, and that's this blue area over here. And that's where the ATV guys will go, but it won't be until Sunday afternoon, and our parking attendants will come and move you over into that area. Pro riders will move in first, and then the amateur riders will follow behind. Those of you that purchased a pit vehicle permit, you have to have a pit vehicle permit if you wish to ride or drive your pit vehicle. And so you got to make sure you have that. If you don't have it, not to be concerned, you can purchase it at the event. However, you must be 18 years of age. No pit vehicles will be allowed outside of the amateur pit area. This pink and black dotted line is the amateur pit area. So you cannot go outside of that. If you're caught down in this part of the racetrack, things can happen. You know, you could be removed. The DIS security could confiscate your vehicle, many things, and none of them are good. So pit vehicles must be operated also in a safe manner. The speed limit is 10 miles per hour. Keep in mind that the pit vehicles are for your convenience. They're not a race vehicle, but they're for your convenience because it's such a large area. Daytona International Speedway has said, okay, you guys can use your pit vehicle. So please do not abuse that privilege. And lastly, ATV machines are not pit vehicles. If that's your race bike, it's not a pit vehicle. And we do not allow ATVs as pit vehicles. So please keep in mind the pit regulations, and it is printed on the pit vehicle pass. Now, minutes ago I told you how we are changing some of the parking areas. This is that area where the OEMs will be parked for the bike race. This is the yellow garage right here. Dunlop is in the same area as they've always been, but we moved the OEMs. Pro Circuit is bringing their semi. Kawasaki will have a semi there. KTM has a semi. Cobra and Suzuki will all be on hand. Yamaha, however, they will move in Saturday after the pro race. They will be out on the skid pad or on the pit road where they were before. Honda will be there Saturday morning. Husqvarna is now coming with their factory team. They will be ready for you on Sunday morning as well. We also have some other pro teams that are coming over and fielding amateur riders, and they're going to be in that area. Now, pit vehicles, it's a one-way street here. Follow those yellow arrows. You can go out. Once Sunday morning comes, you'll go out on the skid pad. You'll be able to ride up through here, bring your pit vehicles back and down along the OEMs. Do not make this a two-way street. It is very narrow, and we don't want anyone to be injured, and there's just a lot of chaos in that area. So please try to keep that at a one-way loop around there, and we'll have folks there to help get that sorted out as well. There are several camping passes. You'll receive these camping passes at the backstretch ticket office. I won't go into much detail, but the camping passes are different colors, and that helps our parking people tell us where you're supposed to park. There is a detachable card on the camping passes, so if you are pulling a trailer, you put the large part of the pass on the trailer, the small part on your vehicle, and that allows you to go in and out, go to Kroger's, go to the beach, or whatever the case may be. Now, the garage passes, if you've ordered a garage pass, they do have a number on the garage pass, and you'll see down in this corner here, there's a number. This one happens to be 0001. All the garages have a unique address, and your number on your pass will correspond with the garage that you're going to occupy. And remember, there's a parking space right out in front of the garage that you can use, but you can't go outside of it. It is all painted. You can park your vehicle there so long as you can fit within the painted lines of the garage. Those of you that are camping with a hookup, keep in mind that hookup campsites are 20 by 55 feet. They're not 21 by 55 and a half. They're not 21 by 54 and a half. They're 20 by 55, and you need to be able to fit inside that area. Now, we can accommodate you on parking your vehicle in a different place, or if you have to drop a trailer, we can do that, and it will be in close proximity to your campsite, but it will not be in your campsite if you don't fit. You have to fit inside a 20 by 55. The racetrack itself, this is the new layout for the racetrack. Here's the pit road along here. The start line is back in the middle of the racetrack at a slight angle, and we will be modifying it just a bit for the amateur race as well. So we will be shortening the racetrack just a bit, but it will be a competitive and fair racetrack. So with that being said, we hope that your time to Daytona is safe. We hope coming into the Speedway is unobstructed. Remember, I-95 to International Speedway Boulevard, over to Williams, turn right on Williams, take that past Gate 40 all the way to Midway, turn left on Midway, and proceed to Gate 50, where you will come into the back lot, stop at the backstretch ticket office, and then on into the Speedway. The backstretch ticket office will open at 9 o'clock Friday morning, and they will open till 7 p.m. on Friday. Again, on Saturday, we will open at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then on Sunday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday, the backstretch ticket office will open at 9 a.m. and go till 6 p.m., and on Tuesday, we'll start at 6 a.m. for you ATV riders that are only coming for one day. The registration is located, we'll bring that up on the map here. Registration is located in the Boardwalk Club. That's where it's been in the past several years. The Boardwalk Club is located right here. This is what they call Lake Lloyd. This is a big lake inside the Speedway. The Boardwalk Club is there, and registration hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. on Sunday, and then again on Monday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. for ATVs, and then the bright and early Tuesday morning at 6:30 a.m. For the remainder of the ATVs. So in closing, we hope you have a safe trip on your way down to Daytona Beach and enjoy the warm weather. 75 and sunny is the forecast with lots of racing. I'm Tim Cotter, and I'll see you at the races.